time for an update about me. It's not about me, but check it out. It is about me, a little bit. So, if you show Christians, or any other people really, how to fight, but especially Christians, true Christians, that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to fight. And those are things that they fear. And instead of running away from YouTube and going on to other platforms, you should stay and fight. If it's about your followers, don't spend all your time just building up followers. Spend time on your followers and spend your time securing yourself on some other platforms in case you get canceled. If it's too much for you and you can't handle comments, you can always turn your comments off. Things like that. These are things I'm going to do on my channel. I don't intend to put something here that somebody can just take away from me. I'm going to have my stuff backed up somewhere. But anyway, this is just a small channel, not doing anything real big here. Some general sharing and some general spiritual enlightenment and studies. Okay, I'm not going to get on here and go debate city and get all into what's going on in politics and start talking about it on here. That's what they want me to do, and they keep trying to bait me. They're trying to bait me in both directions. Not going to work. It's absolutely not going to work this time for a lot of reasons, but mostly because I do listen to God, and that is not what He wants me to do this time around with social media. So what I'm doing here. What I am doing here is sharing with people, especially if you've been following me. If you haven't been following me, you've been missing out. I promise you've been missing out. I was on Facebook for like the past 4 or 5 years, and I shared literally my whole entire spiritual journey, all of my testimonies and everything. It's pretty intense. But look, my face looks better. I was in bad shape. So I have some back problems. I have some neck problems. I had some car injuries. I had like all kinds of shit that happened to me. Like, for real. A lot of stuff. And every now and then it just acts up. So that's what I've been dealing with for like 3 days now. It's like I'm going to have to switch my pillow. I spent years going to chiropractors and doctors, specialists. I mean, just spending all my time doing everything I could to deal with my health issues. And then I got, like most people, I got targeted. I was one of the people that got so heavily targeted that I had to get a lot of help, and I got a lot of attention to what was going on in my situation. And so I just want to tell you that channels like Cryon and people like that have voices but are using them for fourth dimensional stuff, we need to do, like, I'm praying about that now, and I'm asking my collective to pray with me. Whatever is possessing that man and addressing people like that absolutely is demonic. I've been listening to that for like almost 10 years now. And there's a lot I could say about it, but I'm not going to. What I'm going to say is, if you're a Christian, stop focusing on people like me, innocent people who aren't doing much at all. And if you're really a Christian, you'll get out there and you'll do something about it. You'll drive these demons out. Of course, there's the AI now, so the AI that's a huge factor in things. But yeah, if you're a Christian, that's what you'll be doing. If you're not doing that, and all you're doing is trying to target me or people like me and the things we're saying, Careful who you pick a fight with. So I can hardly move my neck, and I don't know if I have new neighbors or what, because the girl that lived up there before, I haven't seen her lately. She was a nice neighbor. Seems like I have different people up there. I really don't know at this point. I have a new person across the hall, and these places are small. And all I hear in the middle of the night, my whole apartment is vibrating. They've got a freaking generator or something running up there. It is ridiculous. So between my neck and that, I'm not getting much sleep. It's been rough. And plus I had to stay up for I don't know how many nights in a row to get the work done that I was doing. Some nights I stayed up the entire night till it was daylight out.
I've done that once.
Just to get done what I was focused on and listen in to the spirit. So my neck hurts so bad right now. I had a dislocated neck like 3 times, and I have a rotated pelvis, and I had issues in my spine in 2 places. I don't know what the issues were, but I had some kind of issues in my spine. And I just had some solar plexus surgery, so the Lord's been working on me. He rebuilding me, basically, completely rebuilding me. So I'm trying to express to my masculine and my collective that I still have stalkers. I still have people who get obsessed with people. I don't know. I have an obsessive stalker. Maybe more than one, but at least one. And for some reason, that's harder to get rid of or deal with than some of the physical healing issues that I have to deal with. Now, where did I get these stalkers? Facebook. Came from Facebook and YouTube. It's the only 2 platforms I've ever been on, really. I came from MySpace over to Facebook. I used to work from home, and I literally had stalkers follow me from MySpace over to Facebook who started doing stuff on Facebook and YouTube, and then I gained a new stalker, and I don't know who these people are. I do know at least 3 of them seem to live in the United States and maybe even have lived in places that I've lived. So I don't know. That's all I know. And you would think, by now that wouldn't be the case, but no. Apparently they're still hanging around. So that's what the underwear, when I show black underwear and stuff like that, that's what I'm trying to show you, is that there's just still obsession and lusting and or just plain obsession, whatever the case is. Sometimes that's the only way to express these things. So that's all I wanted to say. If you're following, and I'm getting a ton of views, and then I'm not getting likes, I'm not getting comments, but then they're going on and starting channels and making videos and dishing out a lot of stuff that is specific to me. Of course, that's what they do. But that's all baiting. And then somebody was yesterday, and twice this has happened, they comment about my house, my apartment. Well, I'm sorry, I don't spend my whole day cleaning. When I feel like this, I'm lucky if I feel good enough to sit down and do videos, and I spend all my time with my child who I homeschool. And I'm not going to apologize for things like that. I'm freaking proud of what I've been doing. And anybody that really loves me should be damn proud of me too. And if you're not, sorry for you. You're missing out. It's your loss. So I stood up for myself. I started educating my child. I started educating myself. I started doing research. I started healing, self-love, self-awareness, but mostly self-awareness, and deepened my faith. And I share everything with others, and it's very impactful, very effective, and very good and therapeutic to do that. So my message is, don't let them control us like that. YouTube is a major platform all over the world. So is Facebook. Don't let them start social media wars and convince you that you need to be where they want you to be. They're trying to drive everybody to Twitter now, including me. I'm not a Twitter person. I wasn't even a Facebook person. If I didn't have to do what I was doing, if I didn't feel that I had to do what I was doing, I wouldn't have been on Facebook. If I wanted help with my situation, I needed witnesses, and I needed a place to share, and YouTube was that for me. Facebook was that for me for a long time. I got my page up to 5,000 followers. That didn't help me. That didn't help me as much as just reaching certain people with certain information at certain times. And knowing when to do that and knowing how to do that is more important than how many followers you have. It's more important than anything. And I did that based on faith and intuition. And God helped me with it. It was God who did that for me. And some of my collective. And I did thank the platforms. Okay, I don't hate Facebook. I don't know what the deal is about Facebook versus Twitter. They're two totally different platforms. They're not even that much alike. So, I'm not here to promote platforms. I'm not here to be involved in social media wars, political wars, things like that. It's just not going to happen. So, yesterday the insults were, you're weird, you're dirty. If I'm weird and I'm dirty, guess what? I can clean my house in 2 hours. And if I'm weird and all this other evil, wicked, distorted, diabolical, dense, anti-human, all this stuff isn't weird to you, please don't follow me. Okay? I'm happy to be weird and dirty and icky and whatever it takes to repel people that shouldn't probably be following me anyway. Should go spend your time somewhere else. But if you want someone that's sincere, that does have the power of the Holy Spirit to pray over you and to give you quality information, you should be here. You should be here with me. So, if you don't want to get involved on the channel, you don't want to comment, you don't want to like, you just want to view, well, we got something for that too. Okay? So, that's my prayers today. People who are openly taking on possession, openly spreading very satanic, very fourth dimensional, very demonic type of messages, very anti-human messages, that they get more attention than I do. That's my prayer. And that I don't just get a bunch of watchers, stalkers, and viewers. It's become very commonplace on social media for people to think that you just get to sit around, watch individuals, view them, and then go make videos based on what they're talking about or just stalk them. Okay? I wouldn't do that. If you have good intentions and you think what you're doing is helpful, then yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Other than that, no, you're getting rebuked. Okay? I send the Holy Ghost fire after anybody on social media who's targeting me in a very negative way. So, people who've been targeted the way I have, we don't like to be watched. We don't like to be threatened. We don't like to be made an example of. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't try some of the things that you did on others and myself the past few years. Not now. Okay? A lot has changed. You might not see it, but you can take my word on that. A lot has changed. So, Also, prayers for my healing in my neck. Whatever's going on in my neck is also like there's like fluid in my ears and head, and I don't know if it's because I just had my spine aligned and I need a new pillow and a new bed. I don't know, but damn, I'm in pain. I love you all. Bye.